is. Yeah, I'm live. I just went live. What? What do you need? Oh, well, I called him earlier. He didn't answer me. Hey, everybody. Welcome to DeRailed, the quarantine edition. It's been a little hectic. You guys may have seen the start to a feed and then a stop to a feed. For some reason, and don't ask me why, we're doing a multi-cross stream here. So we are on YouTube. We are on Facebook, but the Facebook is not show. It says I'm live, but I'm not seeing it. So it's kind of throwing me for a loop here. I'm not entirely sure. So it may be one of those things I have to share onto Facebook. Also trying to test out a chat system as well. So hopefully that gets up and working too. Why are you not live? I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand. It gives me the red icon that I'm live. But I'm not seeing anything. It says waiting for live video. So I don't know. It may be one of those things I'll have to share out and say, hey, we're working on YouTube today. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just showing the test. Okay, well, all right, well, then we're going to go ahead and share this, embed this. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it does. If it does, it doesn't. And, so we do have the Discord channel up. We do have the Skype currently not up. Let us know if you want to do a Skype. I don't want to buzz the feed. But let's see. I'm going to share this into a group. To a page I manage. Let's see if this works here. And then, yeah, we're going to post that. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. Let's go back to Facebook. Refresh that page. Feel like we're going in circles right now. You know, running around. Hey, it's a Tim. There's a Tim in the YouTube page. I see you right there. All right, let's see here. Make sure it's popping up, showing correctly working. It does. Okay, so it is working. So it does show us here currently on YouTube. And then I'm going to share this out, tell your friends, everything else, get them in here. I just came from a Zoom meeting where a friend of mine named Jessica Adams, who I worked with for a long time, had her birthday. So I said her big happy birthday. So Tim, make sure you send Jessica a happy birthday. How do I share this to my page? Like, I'm technologically being stuck here. There we go. Share. Keep the original post. And then share that out. All right, there we go. So, we will see if all this works here. We do, like I said, we do have a, yeah, boy, do have some things to talk about today. I mean, it's more about the quarantine. It's asking, what have you done to curb the quarantine? But before we get to that, make sure you check out our website, oneupds.com. That's right there at the bottom. You can actually straight down there donate if you want to. Just click the donation tab or support tab. Don't know why my chat's not working again. I can see Tim chatting over here on one side, but it's not showing up in my feed on this side. Why? Son of a... Oh. It's going to be like that. I know it's coming through. I just got to figure out why it's not working. Why? You're not working. Let's see if I can't choose a source here. I mean, it should be. I can see it. Chat box not displaying. Why? Never understood why this is being this way. But anyways, I can see the chat here. And if you're inside the YouTube or you watch it, you can see the chat there as well. So, yeah, there it is. Should be on your right-hand side. But either way, so we do have a few things we're going to talk about here. I am actually going to load up. So something really funny occurred. Well, it's not funny. It's never funny in somebody. But if you don't know Kim Jong-un, that is the final son of Kim Jong-il, and then the other son of Kim Jong, the original. I don't know where it's. Don't quote me. Anyways, TMZ is currently reporting that he is dead after a botched heart surgery that occurred in North Korea. Then they'll be saying for 2 months. So who knows? And so the question came to be today when we were reading some of these articles: who's going to take over? And so that's a topic if you want to talk about it. I mean. My topic is more or less the quarantine edition. What are you doing during quarantine? Like, you see celebrities posting videos, you see them more on TikTok, you see them more everywhere else. What are you doing? Is it just video games? Is it all there is? Are you actually working, right? Are you spending a lot of your time there? I don't know. So I'm kind of curious to what you're doing. There is a game that we're going to play, thanks to Tim, who is currently in the chat. Drink, sir. Jackbox TV. He had a game session with a bunch of former employees that I worked with, and that was a lot of fun. It was chaotic and loud, but it was fun as hell. It really was. I'm gonna have to fix this here so it doesn't keep blocking my mouth here. Yeah. But for quarantine for me, it's been the same thing. It's been working on studio stuff. It's been working on. Oh, somebody's at my door. I hear my dog. You can hear my dog. His name is Bentley. He's ferocious. He's really not. Oh, you tell him. But either way, curving the boredom. Right now, it's kind of at a problem where somebody needs to address the dog who is barking for no reason. He gets so hyper when somebody's at the door. It doesn't matter if you knock on a table. If he hears a knock, he goes into guard dog mode and he starts protecting. Oh, I got this, and he'll start going after it, no matter what. But the moment you open the door, he'll sound so ferocious. But as soon as he sniffs you, he'll never bite you. He doesn't lick you. He just has a big bark. But of course, nowadays you can't ever tell, so people are afraid of him. Somebody must be outside because I'm hearing ding dings on the glass. Let's see if somebody's got this. And I was told the other day I probably shouldn't vape while on camera. And it's not a bad idea, but I have to. Sorry. Just the way it is. Oh my God. Seriously. It's like when I go to talk, he'll start going off. It's just like, I love you, puppy. Please. Hope somebody's there. You know what? I'm going to hit the intermission. I'm going to let you. Hopefully these guys work. So we did do a commercial for one of our. I'm going to see if it works now. So we're going to switch over that and see if the audio actually works this time. Talk about Davis Meat Market while I go make sure the dog's fine.
Hey guys, I'm Devin McDougal from David's Meat Market. We've been here for about 37 years, coming up on 38. I bought the store from my grandfather about 4.5 years ago. Grew up here my whole life. We're just a family-run business. Me and my cousin were the managers here. I've got a guy that met on the first day of high school, and another guy that his father was a butcher before him. So we're a bunch of young guys that have been in the meat industry our entire lives. And we carry nothing but choice prime, corn-fed Iowa beef, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska. We get our pigs from Guyman, Oklahoma. We get our chicken from Pittsburgh, Texas. We make 17 different kinds of sausage here. We're just one of those places that you come in and we know your name. We love your family. We've watched you grow up. They've watched me grow up. And it's something that we're real proud of. It's something that we'd like to really help the community in the area. We try to do charity drives and things like that. And it's just been a wonderful ride to grow up in a place like this with as much love and as much support as we have in this community.
Okay, thank you for that. Message retracted. Message retracted. Message. What did you send? You retracted a bunch of messages. I don't understand. Anyways, so is the feed not working? Is the feed working? What the hell? I don't even know. Did everything just crash on me? Am I still? So I am still running. Okay. Because I can see the audio. Okay, fantastic. Well, so that was David Meat Market. They've been a friend of ours as Devin for, I don't know how many years. He had a show that we actually used to produce where they talked about business. They had people come in from different businesses and talk about how they got there. It was really cool. Be a message on Discord. People are messaging me on Discord. Okay, hello. Yeah. Discord link doesn't work. It says invalid invite. Ooh, really? Okay. Let me figure this out here. Let's see here. That's new. Let's see here. Let me update my site here and see if this new one works. Thank you for testing that. Let's see, Discord. Oh, where's my damn Discord link? There you are. All right, let's go ahead and try this Discord link. This should work. No, so we reset them every single time. So we have one that should be good for the next 48 hours. So, or 24 hours. We set them up on a 1-day link. That way it doesn't turn into we have a bunch of people spamming us. We can always have a new link up for each show. So on and so forth. Should work. Go ahead and give that one a test for me. Just make sure it works. Hopefully it works. Otherwise, it's gonna suck. I mean, the only thing I have the chit chat. Why is this? Oh lordy. Stuff on my end's all locking up, so it may be something I have to reset all this. Like I said, that one worked. Okay, cool, fantastic. Well, that's good. Anyway, so Quarantine World, what are we doing? Yay, it works. I see you down there. All right, cool. So Quarantine World, what are we doing? I don't know. I know I am, like I said, really kind of bored a lot. Hence the reason I'm doing the show again. Hopefully Jamil will be joining us here. Got 3 watching. I don't know who the 3 are that are watching, so you may want to say something into the chat. I got other chats coming up, huh? Oh, hello. And then we did get our widget finally fixed so that when you do stuff like when you donate, it does that. You see it where it says donated. You know, this is a test donation, so it's not really. But it shows up. You get a little shout out right there. And then you'll be added to our recent donator list down there. So if you go to our website, you click up on the top of the page where it says support. You can click Streamlabs. And then right there, it's a donation tab that's in there. You can donate whatever you want, if you want to or not. We also have merch. We have coffee mugs, which a lot of people like. 15 ounces, pretty nice. I drank out of it last time. Had coffee this morning. Now I've got my Wild Bills mug. It's freaking delicious. Hey, look, there's a nugget. There's a nugget watching. So for some reason, it's not showing up on YouTube. On Facebook. We're only showing up on YouTube this time. We did the multi-stream and it worked, but I did something and then I stopped it and I should have done it. So maybe I shouldn't have done it. It says we're on Twitter. I'm going to go check that. Ah, we are on Twitter. Huh. So for some reason, it's not showing up on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, we actually are. So on our Twitter page, it actually watches the feed from our Streamlabs, which is kind of cool. I didn't really know it did that. I'm not going to lie. I need to go work on that. Fix that up. Stephen Curry says, lucky to be working from home and reading books, watching some anime. So yeah, you get to, I mean, you were so close to work anyways, you could practically walk anyways. But reading books and watching some anime, and I know you're playing video games, but what books do you recommend that should be reading? I have actually started getting back into reading more just because it's sitting there and doing nothing. So playing more video games than I probably should. Watching more anime. I did end up rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood just because the story is just really unique, And then I ended up rewatching My Hero Academia because the kids love that series, so we ended up watching that series yet again. So at the point right now with God Stop Crying and You Stop Yelling, you need anger management, Baku. It's just crazy. Just people yelling and screaming and the whole thing. Makes you tired. But yeah. So what books do you recommend there? And then so where did it go? My other screen just disappeared. I hate it when it does this. There we go. So we got the Discord channel where people are currently in right now who are posting things like screaming videos and stuff like that. If you end up wanting to come onto the show and having a conversation, you just click yourself into the voice standby room, and then that tells me you want to come on the show. Just a couple of rules for it. Don't be a dick. Don't be an ass. It doesn't matter if you're a friend of mine for 5 years, 10 years, or 10 minutes. I will kick you if you completely try to embarrass the stream or just become extremely inappropriate. And that is not targeted to anybody, so don't think that. Bat, you should totally come on. But no, I don't want to have to deal with the drama of that. Somebody getting offended by everything. Say here, Nugget goes. I read Sloth of Fantasy, Lit RPG stuff. Currently reading TGE. TGE. What is TGE? I'm trying to remember what TGE is. TGE. You're going to have to help me on that one. I don't remember what TGE is. I spilled vape juice on myself. No, I'm all gross. People are posting into the Discord. Ninja Turtles dancing. Little baby screaming. Yeah. The Spellmonger series. You're going to have to come on Discord or call us on the Skype here to let us check that one out. Because that sounds interesting. Monger series. Gonna have to do that. Let's see here. Toa gets elected. TGE. Okay. Toa gets elected. I'm not running for office. I don't need that drama. No. First thing, as a president, I would not say the phrases, we're looking to inject UV lighting or, disinfect it into, we're studying that, right? Yeah, we're studying. We're studying. I'm sorry. What? Huh? The fuck? What? It really hurt my brain when that happened. I was like, and I love all the videos and memes of everybody around there with all the doctors that are just like, oh, like you see the brain aneurysm currently happening, right when they do it. Toa gets elected. Nobody's gonna elect nobody wants to elect me. You don't want that. You really, really don't. But I'll tell you what, we can have that as a topic. So if you were to run for office, say you ran for governor of the state of Texas, you tell me, I'm trying to fix this here. Give me a few typing on tablet and stuff. If you were elected, what would be one things in Texas that you would change? Right? You had any option in the world. You could change anything that you felt need change. What would you change? Burgers and fries. That's what you put. Burgers and fries, Tim. Not sure how burgers and fries are going to change the world, but you know. Well, I mean, would you do something? Would you legalize marijuana in Texas? Would you be one of those guys that be like, look, Colorado? Because let's look at it. People are going to smoke weed. I don't, preferably. I don't have to. I don't want to. I have no real need for it. But I look at the financial aspect of what Colorado went through when they did, because they got out of debt and they had a surplus sitting and fix I-75. You would fix in Dallas. You would fix I-75. That would be your big gubernatorial speech of, if you elect me, I will fix I-75. Because that's what needs to be fixed. Well, okay. I mean, can't argue that. Try to fix this here. There we go. I-75. I mean, highways are going to be a big issue. They should be working on highways now for those who are working because, well, why not? Single issue You're going to have a single issue platform. Tim says, I have a single issue. Fix I-75 and I will vote for you. Nothing else matters. Well, what about those who are upset about, 35, 408, I-30, I-20, 630? God, 635. We need more toll roads. We need more express lanes. No one would believe you. Yeah, that's true too. He says no one would believe you if you went on that single platform. Your entire governorship would be over by the time that happened. We have more people watching. Welcome. Say something in the chat. Let us know who you are. And then answer the question. If you were to be elected or run for office, what would your platform be on? One at a time. Your platform would be one at a time, pipe dream. So, yes, if I'm elected to governor of the state of Texas, I'm going to start by fixing I-75 in Dallas. Screw the rest of the world. Rest of the state. Houston's in bad shape. Austin's in bad shape. San Antonio is in bad shape. The drive to Austin, Houston, San Antonio is in bad shape. And by the time I even got the billing for construction, y'all would already elect me out because I've done nothing else. What about healthcare? I'm sorry. It's highway issues only. Well, what about police? It's highway issues only. Unemployment. I'm going to say it one more time. Highways, go apply for the highway patrol. 10 birds, one stone. Tim currently says, I'm playing Witcher 3 right now, so I may not be responding quickly, but I am listening. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I saw what looked like Colin was in the Discord as well, so he might be watching. People playing Fortnite right now messaging me saying, hey, you can come join our feed. He's got 2.4 thousand listeners right now. Highways issues only. Yeah. I just don't see that being a thing. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to win that battle. You have to deal with the rest for the time being. No, but okay, that sounds just like the mayor out of Las Vegas. Okay, so if you actually haven't seen the report, Mayor of Las Vegas went on CNN and basically was talking about trying to reopen up the city. Once they open up the hotels, want to open up the restaurants, want to open up the casinos and get them all back. And Anderson Cooper basically said, you're wanting to do this. And every time she said a comment, he would repeat it. what do you mean by blah, blah? And she's like, no, you're skewing my words. No, you literally just said the exact same phrasing he said. But okay, well, we'll play dumb here. And was asked straight up, what about social distancing? Of course we'll do social distancing. And she goes, how are you going to protect the patrons that go into this? And she point blank said, that's not my job. Which proceeded to take off his glasses, got rose eye. It's not her job. It is for them to figure out how to do that, not her. Well, in a sense, yes, it is. Every company is going to have to figure out how to do it themselves. That's not a real challenge, right? Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I just hit a button and went off screen. Oops, sorry. Oop, I typed something and I shouldn't have. I have hotkeys set up so I could switch around, and I didn't realize what I was doing. Oops. I have no idea what I hit, but I guess I did hit something. Let's see here. Tim says it's depressing to see the shots of Las Vegas Strip in Ghost Town. It is. It really is. I do have friends. I do have 2 friends that are currently living. Actually, more than 2 friends, but I have 2 friends that recently moved to Las Vegas. One was a chopper medic. The other one worked with the Red Cross and Carter Blood Care kind of group. And I feel for them. There's not a whole lot to do out there except go out to the desert, shoot weapons. There's the Strip. There's not a whole lot to do, but at the same time, he works in the medical industry, which, right now is one of the most unsecure as far as trying to be safe and social distance. You really can't be when you have somebody who's laying on the ground. You gotta get up in there. What if you had to put your body next to him or breathe into him for CPR? You realize you're doing CPR. You're literally taking a 100% opportunity to get if that person had corona. But do you do it to save lives, or do you, there's other things they can do. Chopper medic, yeah, it's a badass job. It is. I'm waiting to get a video from so I'm like dun 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 dun. He is a hero. Yes. You hear that, Derek? You're a hero. I don't know if you're watching, but if you aren't, you're a hero. All right. So, yeah, message a friend of mine who's Seth, who's working on a video. He does everything's nerdy, so he's working on some stuff at home to send to us and kind of put together some everything nerdy for him to get out there. He's like, oh, my bad. I was like, no, come watch. So he does everything nerdy for One Up Definitive Studios, and so he's been playing the Final Fantasy, which I haven't played, but he's been super excited. As when we did this test call, we had Antonio on, and he was talking about how much he loved the game, and the fighting aspects was different. Everything was much better. So he wants to talk about it. So he put together a video. We're going to send over. We're going to kind of craft it a little bit, and then we're going to put it out there so he can talk about the review of the brand new Final Fantasy VII remake, remaster, redesign, whatever you want to call it. It looks beautiful. The fighting mechanics are better. Okay, cool. Put it out there. So, yeah. Let's see here. Trying to see if any of my other people are currently... There you go. There's in the Discord chat, they're just posting meme after meme after meme, and now I've got Wayne's World headbanging with the Vegeta Majin Buu M look going on in there, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. So, but yeah. I don't know. Hopefully my board's not going out. That would suck. I mean, I have another board, but it would still suck. I'm a dragon. All right. But for quarantine for me, it's been constantly doing this. For you guys, for reading books. It sounded like you said Vegeta. Vegeta. Can I get 2 fajitas? 1 taco. Vegeta merged with Vegeta. I have been drinking for like the last hour. Delicious. My mic cut out for like 2 seconds, but it's fine. Wonder if maybe I just got to change out the cable. That or my board is really messing up, which would really, really suck. I hope not. I really don't. Oh, look, there's a Colin in here. A Vegeta. A Vegeta fajita. So Tim and Colin are 2 people I worked with at a former company that I was with for a long time that I epically quit in such a fashion. It's been like a whole company, hey, we're back, kind of conversation. Taco burrito. It's not fine. I'm hurt. What? And then there's Seth. Always check the cables. There's Seth right there from the show Everything's Nerdy. He also does this motivational videos that he does on his Facebook where he, just gives you a little bit hints of inspiration every morning, or tries to almost every morning. He's done quite a few of them. I've watched them. I've been blue. Felt like the world was... And then I watched the video and I feel better. I really actually do. I do feel better. So hopefully everything's coming through fine. Let me know if the video's messed up or anything like that. It should be coming through at like at least 1080. That's what we put it to, or at least 720. I'm not sure if YouTube's like downplaying me here. Colin goes, when he left the place, exploded and he walked away and didn't look back. I did. Unfortunately, I did. To give you just a backstory without too much backstory, the company I left asked me and my team to do some things that were not, I felt, were not ethical. I felt like they were an integrity violation. And I kept bringing it up and nobody did anything, kept bringing it up, nobody did anything, kept going to this content, never did anything. And then the moment I finally found somebody who would do something, I had to, it's a fox bat. It's a fox bat. Chewbacca has arrived. You were on our last conversation piece. You are Chewbacca. Jamil is going to be Han Solo. I got people messing me. You don't have one of those mics that turns off on your face. No, I don't have one of those. At least I don't think I do. But I have a spit guard here so I don't into my shit. Anyways, I ended up not feeling the very ethical things that were being done. So to make people pay attention, I martyred myself in a way and put in my resignation. And when I did, I made sure to go out in a big fashion. And I spent time speaking to all these different people and why I left. And when I explained why, some things were in the works of being changed. But it took that, me to do that for somebody to actually pay attention. And that's the really sad part. Hey, Foxbat, if you want to join us, you're more than welcome to. You can join the Discord. Discord's right there. And you can come on audio and join the show if you want to. And if you got anything, tell us what you're doing in this quarantine time frame. I mean, I know if you've ever needed a welder, Foxbat's probably the best I've ever seen. He can weld just about anything. So, if you need some welding done. Sound and video all sound good. Fantastic. So happy. But you guys can come into the Discord. It is, you go into the standby channel and we'll drop you down and you'll be live on here. There's no video needed. We do have a Skype if you want to be on video, but a lot of people I know don't want to do that. Jamil's going to be joining us here in a little bit. He is currently walking the dog and getting some food. But yeah, my quarantine has been building cool graphics and trying to get new business, redesigning my geek wall. And by the way, there you go, Tim. The Bebop is still up. The paper mache Bebop from Ninja Turtles is still sitting there for you. Homage for you. You can totally buy it. I might do something where we do like a charity donation for it or something. So If you do want to donate to the page, you can go to the website. It's right down there, oneupds.com. Click on support, and it's at any of those will be fine, but usually we do Streamlabs, and you can donate right there. Anyways, we are going to... Oh, wait. He's currently finishing his food and watching the show. Well, I've got Chewbacca. I've got Han Solo. I've got a Tim. I've got a Seth and a Colin and a Nugget. And I don't know who else is even watching. I'm seeing more and more people pop up. But it gives show gravitas, the Bebop. The Bebop gives the show gravitas? I guess. I mean, it is a cool thing. It's a one of a kind. It was made by an artist up in Arkansas. We went to an event out there. Myself, Bat, and actually we're out there called GlitchCon. And this was the same year as the Nerf War, which is a great story. And if Bat comes on, we'll tell it. But they have an auction that they do, and I've got a bunch of Ninja Turtle pictures and stuff from it. And then this artist built this to donate. And this all goes to a charity, to a hospital. I think it's actually going to a woman's abuse shelter to help women get back on their feet after getting out of abusive relationships. And it sat up there, and nobody really bidded on it because it was made paper mache. And I was like, here, and I bidded like $50 on it, and I won it. Didn't realize it's actually pretty stout. It's not weak. It's pretty tough. And yeah, I've had it ever since. It's signed by the artist of the bomb. It's a one of a kind. She's never made another one since. So I have an original, a Bebop. I just wish I contact her and ask her if she could make me a Rocksteady. I'd like to have the pair. That'd be awesome. What flavor vape did I spill? This is called, it's the brand's called Naked. It's actually pretty good. And this one's called Maui Sun, which is oranges and pineapples and some other fruit. I don't know. Tastes really good. Tastes like Kool-Aid. Thanks to Jamil, I found a new location that is based out of Dallas that delivers vape. I'll give them a free plug, Vape Royalty. And they ship within like 2 days of your order. I put in an order Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. I got this Friday. Right? And so they're actually pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten most of my fluids from a local shop until all this started. And they shut down for a while, so I was like, crap. So I started getting from them. And then I also get this. They have all different type of brands, so it's not just one. And then they got Vape Lab, which is my favorite. It's this blueberry pomegranate that they make. So, yeah. Vape juice via mail. Now, granted, they're sending me a new bottle because this one only had a little bit left in it because the bottle popped open by accident, the inner lid, and spilt inside the box. So they're sending me a correction, I believe. It's the first time it's ever happened. I've ordered from them I don't know how many times. It's never happened. So it was a fluke. Tim goes, the pair would be awesome. Rocksteady on the other side would be great. We should commission her to make Rocksteady. I have tried to commission her to do Rocksteady. She just doesn't have the time. But you know what? Maybe it's worth during this time frame saying, hey, how much should it cost to get a Rocksteady now? Because I think it would go really well with the Bebop. She did fantastic. Like, the details on it are great. And now paper mache is even better. Like the turtle shells on the shoulder, the body structures, sound, all the little accessory pieces. Like the bones around the neck, the shells across the chest. Fairly good rendition of it. Getting messaged here. Oh, okay. Oh, somebody. So we had talked about this in the beginning that the like if we want to talk about different news that TMZ reported Kim Jong Un was dead, and somebody sent me a link saying World News that China sent people new donation. A friend. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, a friend. I really appreciate it. Donated 50. Fantastic. Woohoo. And now it shows, yeah, there you go. A friend. Recent donation. Fantastic. That is awesome. I really appreciate whoever a friend was. Wait a minute. Badman donated 5. Thank you, Badman. Thank you, Tim. That's awesome. Oh, they're still sending me stuff. Okay. Yeah, so it was a reporter out of China that said it. Oh, well, that's interesting. Thank you. Crowdfunding Rocksteady. Or you're crowdfunding the Rocksteady. That's not a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea. Hit them up, being, look, my fans, our fans here, have been pushing to get that. Oh wait, we got a Sasquatch here, and I can't hear him. Why can't I hear him? I see you popping up. Hang on, let me figure out what's going on here. It was working earlier. I know it was. Let me figure out what's going on here. I see you popping up. I just don't know why it's not coming through. I can't hear you. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect here.
What?
There we go. All right. Talk again?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Hey, you're on the air.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, we just got 2 donations from a friend. I don't know who that is, for 50 and Badman for 5. So thank you.
I'm so sorry that Tim was overshadowed by a friend.
A friend has challenged you, Badman.
I feel like Tim is trying to fuck up a friend.
He goes, a
Like,
friend
bitch.
overshadowed me, LOL. Well, we can do a run. We've had those before. Lock and Load had to win that battle.
I mean, he didn't have to, but he never collected on his horrible fucking prize.
He didn't. He is still our top donor at $161. He has donated over the time with us. He is our top donor. Still holds that title. Still holds that title.
I mean, someone should. I wish them all the luck in keeping or defending that title. Good luck, sir.
So we were talking about what are we doing during quarantine? So what are you doing during quarantine?
Reading a lot and making a shit ton of plans and learning more about lighting and I don't know, trying to find more stuff to do. Pretty much normal shit. Pretty much nothing changed for me in the pandemic except for everyone else is home now and asking me what the fuck they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that.
Like, what do I do? I don't know. I was already pretty much quarantined any goddamn way, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but you were intentionally quarantined. You were.
It doesn't mean that I did not want to go outside. I didn't. I had to stay home to try to heal my foot. Yes. I still wanted to go do things.
Of course. Well, yeah. Hey guys, make sure you share this feed out from the 1UpDS to your friends list on your Facebook, on your social medias. Let's get more people in here. Tim, you'll go be our drum banger and go out there and get them all in here.
Do I know this Tim?
No, you haven't met this Tim.
This is the Tim you worked with?
Yeah.
Hello, Tim. I don't know who I don't know. Welcome to the show.
Says, I'm still working and playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's actually doing a video for us so that we can get his nerdy back up.
Hey, Seth.
Delicious.
What's delicious?
Rum.
I
haven't. The last time when we did the test stream, we were talking about states that have had like sales go up and go down, and California and Texas being the two highest in alcohol sales. And I was asking who all's had drink, and so everybody, if you had a drink in the last 24 hours, you put a number one. If you had at least one drink in the last week, you put two. And if you haven't had any drinks in the last month, you put a three. And then almost everybody was a one. So I had to get alcohol because I didn't want to be the only one that was like a three.
You wouldn't have been. I haven't had a drink since all this started.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Set as high.
I don't drink.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can. I just don't.
Don't you just choose not to? Same here. I mean, it was the point of like, but what if I have to drive somewhere? Now it's like, what if
at this point there's no driving anywhere. There's no point. Oh man, what if I gotta go to the grocery store and fight the lines to get some toilet paper? Then I'll be drunk and get a public disorderly with the assault charge.
You've been close to that.
I have been in places that are literally way beyond the line of this is assault, and still had DPD look at me and go, keep it moving, son. Keep on going.
Move along. Move along.
Move along. He clearly had that coming. You have a good day, sir.
This is not the asshole you're looking for. Just keep moving.
This was, in fact, the asshole we were looking for. Thanks for hitting him because we couldn't.
You want to tell that story?
Which one?
Home Depot.
Oh. I mean, the Home Depot story is super simple. I was at Home Depot like 3 weeks ago, and I was minding my own business, checking out, and there was a guy, and they've got all the lines separated for 6 feet out for the social distancing, and there's a guy who's like literally on my ass, just yakking to someone on the phone, and I ask him nicely, dude, can you back up? And I go through the social distancing stuff and explain coronavirus, because apparently I assume that people don't understand what it is if they're that close to me, and he just starts fucking going off. And I just kind of cock my head to the side, which anyone who knows me, when I cock my head to the side, I'm usually trying to process, how hard can I kick you? And I just decided I was going to kick him pretty fucking hard. So I kicked him square in the fucking chest and knocked him on his ass. And then turned around and finished my checkout and walked out the store and went home.
See, for a lot of people in the world, focusing. No. Cock my head because I want to see the angle in which I need to.
I'm trying to figure out where I got to kick you to make sure you don't hit anybody behind you. Because I'm not trying to get like a combo shot here. I'm trying to hit you and you hit the floor. I'm not trying to hit you and you hit merchandise. I don't want you to hit a shelf. There was like some power tools behind there. I don't want none of that shit falling because I'm not buying a fucking power drill anytime soon. I'm trying to hit you to the floor so you sit down and shut the fuck up. I'm tired. I don't want to listen to you. It's the pandemic. I don't care anymore.
Combo breaker.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bounce people off anything anymore. I don't. That seems like extra work. I got to figure out angles of deflection for your body hitting his body, and then his body hitting the person. And then there's like an old lady back there, and then I got to angle all that shit. Or I could just kick you right here, and you go to the right and fall down and lay down. I'm gonna do that one. And then you're gonna shut up, and I'm gonna check out, and I'm gonna go home. And you're gonna rethink your position on social distancing. Because if you're not, if you had been 6 feet away, I couldn't have kicked you.
That's a good way. That's how you explain to the officers. Look, officer, if he was really social distancing, I wouldn't be able to touch him. I should be able to spin kick all day long because I have 6 feet here and 6 feet here. 12 foot radius.
So social distancing saves lives, not just from fucking COVID. Fuck out my face! I will kick the shit out of you.
Right. No, the only time I got into an altercation during this entire current pandemic for me was actually at a Kroger by my house. In the beginning, we had stocked up. I had left to go to the store to get some stuff. It's middle of the day. It's not too crowded, but there's no carts left because people are dropping carts outside and they're running. And of course, they're understaffed. Why am I? I hear myself for some reason duplicated.
I don't know. I'm on my headset.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't know where that came from. went into Kroger, got my stuff, heading out, and then I roll up, and then at the single door entrance and exit to this place, there's a small altercation. There's a lady who's leaving. She has a big basket with like 1 or 2 bags in it. Nothing worth having that big of a basket or whatever. Family comes in, and they basically go, can we get your basket? And she goes, sure. And I walk behind her. She's walking normal. She's not, stuttering or going slow. But suddenly, arthritis hit her, and she's going really slow. She grabs her bags, and I guess the lady lost patience. She's like, could you please hurry up? Because it was taking a good minute or so. And I guess her son or grandson or whoever behind her decided this was opportunity to be a dick. Yeah. And he got right up in her face, literally nose to nose. The lady said, look, you need to back up. He started going off about it's a fake virus and da-da-da. And, I'm hearing myself through your feed. I just saw you light up when I heard that feed loop. Don't know. You got your phone on?
No, my phone's on his save screen charging. Nothing's on it.
Oh.
I've got the show muted. I swear my Discord is on crack. I don't know.
That's all right. I can actually mute. I figured out how to do the one touch mute now, so I can mute everything and when I'm talking. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, I was standing still back there, nose to nose. The guy gets upset. She gets pissed off. He starts cursing, and out of nowhere, the grandson of the other lady, she was yelling, that came up and just clocked this dude. And I mean, slow motion across the face. Ooh. It was beautiful. And they got into a big old brawl. I ended up pulling one guy off. The store manager pulled another guy off. And here I am wrestling a guy with gloves. And I have my mask on. And I'm just like, yeah, this is not fun. Pull him off. They go their separate ways. I get in the car. Get home. Just start scrubbing my face. Scrubbing my arms. It looks like my feed is having some issues. That's what's causing the issues here. I saw a blinking on my feed. Let's see what's going on here. Nope, still getting 1 gig.
Well, I turned off voice activated, so that should help with your feedback from my headset being strange.
Maybe.
It's been helping for a bit now.
Yeah, so far.
Do you still hear an echo?
No, not right now. No, I do not. So loud that I'm coming from your headphones into your microphone. That's sad. But yeah, so that was my altercation. It wasn't fun. I did not care to do that. I don't know why. The virus is not a fake, people. Just gonna look in the camera and say this. It's not a fake. It's killed a lot of people. Don't be one of them.
Clearly the virus is fake, man. They don't have it.
Or be one of them if you really want to. But donate first. Write down what.
Just go ahead and give us your bank account number and routing number, and we'll go ahead and take care of this.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
It was, for me, it was really funny because the whole injecting UV light and injecting disinfectant, and not even 10 minutes, the Onion sent out a tweet going, this man has bought every cleaning product in the world in case the president has ordered. I'm like, oh, damn. They were fast. They were quick on this. If you've never read The Onion, it is literally like the fakest of fake news or fakest reports of anything 99% of the time. I don't think they've ever had an accurate report of anything. Ever.
Oh, no. The problem with that Onion article is that the Onion article was like 4 weeks old. They made that joke 4 weeks ago, and he still followed up with the.
Is it possible that's where he got it from?
Nope. Someone told me that they read somewhere that some weird group has been pushing bleach as a cure for it for a while, and that he had a meeting with Trump or a conversation with Trump.
Will bleach kill the virus? Yes, on countertops, on floors, on things like that. Will it kill inside your body? Yes, in fact, it will kill the virus inside your body.
It will also kill you.
It would also kill you. There's
I
that.
mean, there's a direct relation to the life of the virus and your dead ass body. The virus will slightly outlive your body by a minute, few days. It'll die.
It'll die.
You'll be dead though.
You're gonna go with it.
You will definitely be dead.
There was a report that there was actual tweet from a nurse who was reporting. If I go back and find it, she stated, and I think it's actually one you sent. Maybe you were threading. Go back and find it. That currently that she is dealing with a patient who had taken bleach and used it and inserted it via enema, and is currently dealing with internal and external chemical burns. And that, please, for the love of God, do not listen to anybody who says that bleach is going to be the cure inside your body. And I'm like, I hate to look at it this way, but if this is how we weed out the dumb shits in the world, if you're dumb enough to stick bleach up your ass, have a good one. I'm right there. I can't.
Look, if you're dumb enough to look at the box, the label of fucking disinfectant or whatever, whichever disinfectant, and don't read the hazards and instructions of saying don't take this internally and assume that they just mean orally and you're just going to shove it up your butt. So that's not how you douche yourself. That's not how you clean yourself for any weird shit you're about to do. And that's not how you would fight Corona. But hey, you go right ahead and keep that going if you wanted to. I'm not knocking it. I'm not doing it. But hey, you trust Trump more than
you do you, bro.
The last 80 years of medical science. Let me know how that works out. My favorite thing in the current apocalypse is finding all the people who made posts about how it was fake and watching them as they all get sick from doing shit. Like they'll post about it's fake, and then they'll go to a protest, and then like 3 days later they're posting about how they're sick and got a dry ass hacking cough, and a fever of 103. And I'm like, wonder if those things go together. Maybe you should pay attention to what the rest of us are doing.
A little bit. A little bit.
Can't seem to be that upset about it right now.
The hell? It's like, what the hell is dinging? Oh, it's. Sorry. We're being joined by Foxbat.
Oh, cool.
Told him to go to the standby room. Let's see if he goes in there.
I didn't see him in there.
No, I'm looking at it. I don't see him in there either. But if he pops in there, then we'll pull him
in. That's how it works.
Unless he's in a different...
The wrong room?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. Just to be safe.
Anything else?
If not, I sent him an invite.
That's helpful.
Let's see, because we got a Nugget on here. He's in the Discord as well. Let's see if it works. Okay, what's going on here?
Yeah, so apparently the issue was my headset.
It was. What was it? See, I hear myself again.
My really expensive Logitech fucking headset.
Wireless?
No.
Ah.
Wired as fuck. But apparently likes to bleed over that hard. All right.
That's why I went to Corsair. I had to.
Bro, I went to the other set of headphones I have, which is the cheapest set of headphones I've ever seen in my entire life.
And they work better?
They're clearly working right now. So that's annoying. Well, we're going to have a conversation, you and me, headphones. That's some bullshit. But we'll have that conversation later when I'm not on the show.
Not on the show. Yeah.
I don't want anyone to hear it when I beat you with the hammer.
Oh, come on. That's a TikTok right there.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't TikTok. I am an adult.
It could be the Office Home Edition version, where he beats up the printer, except this time you rip the headset.
Please, sir, do not include me in this TikTok thing.
I did not start you the TikTok thing. That would be Nikita.
Yes, but you're attempting to drag me into it. I'm going to say no. No, thank you. I'm going to hard pass on that.
I found an old post from when I first joined Facebook and talking about, because everybody was still on MySpace before Facebook really got off the ground. And talking about, I don't know if this thing's going to last. Well, we shall see. Everybody's on Facebook. And it sent me a post reminding me I made that post. I was like, well, shit. Okay, in standby. All right, so coming to the show right now, we have the Fox Bat. He should be joining us. There he is. Hey, Fox.
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Holy shit. All right.
Welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
So what have you been doing during this quarantine time frame?
A little going out of my brain, a little, this, a little that, a little staying stoned out of my gourd.
Awesome. Did you bring enough for the whole class? No.
Fuck no.
Sharing is caring. And
Sharing.
fuck off.
In quarantine,
I barely brought enough for me.
in quarantine, sharing is definitely not caring.
Lies.
But being completely stoned out of your gourd, no one gives a fuck.
I really haven't been stoned that much. It's just, a little bit here and there, take the edge off, from, impending disaster.
Fair enough. Have you been staying at your place, or you been staying at your girl's house?
I've been staying at the Ashley's place. First chance I had to get away from the shop, I was gone.
As you should.
Did it. Bye, bitch.
Playing golf on the moon, bitch. Don't call me.
I just hit a 600-yard drive with my putter. Definitely on the moon.
But now, also the fact that her room alone is almost double the size of my entire trailer. So, yeah, this was the more logical choice.
Yeah, I mean, granted, your trailer can go pretty much anywhere you want it to go. At the same time, you got to be tired of being stuck in that cramped space. You got to be.
Honestly, yes. It was a great option for what I initially bought it for.
And then life.
And then life happened, and I was living in it full time. So yeah, no thanks.
Did not go as planned.
Such is life.
Well, at least you're in a good space. You're safe. Because I know you do have a immune deficiency. Your girl has the similar thing. My Jessica has immune deficiency, and my kids have immune deficiency. So I'm doing everything I can to curve.
Yeah, it's bad when my surgeon called me, not my regular doctors, not my GI doctor. My surgeon called me and went, "If you go outside, you're gonna die."
There's the laughter from behind. It's even better.
I mean, your surgeon was accurate. You will die.
No, she seriously called me up and went, "You're not working, right?"
She's like, "Let me rephrase. This was not a question."
And unfortunately, at the time of the call, I was still, in fact, working. The shop was still open.
And she, in fact, ripped you a new one, didn't she?
Oh, boy, howdy did she.
Boy, howdy doody.
That's what I was thinking of that.
Howdy doody.
Howdy ho.
Isn't it Mr.
No,
Hanky?
she kind of ripped into me pretty hard on that one. And luckily, not long after, shop closed. I packed, gone.
You packed and got the fuck out of Dodge. Here's Dodge. Here's him getting the fuck out of it.
On the run again.
Hey, whoa, not in a number of years now.
Well, yeah, okay.
Need you to quit bringing up stuff and implying shit, man.
I wasn't implying nothing.
That's your limitations, ho.
Why you got to bring up old shit, dog?
Oh shit! Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Ah,
I broke out the laptop, got everything cranked up just to get on here.
well,
What's
look
up?
at that. It's fantastic. Well, hopefully you like the setup. I mean, this is kind of what me and Jamil are doing going forward. We're creating the ability for people to have podcasts. We would produce your show here. You would never see our faces or hear us, but we can produce and have you have your own show professionally done. Because then if we did Skype, we could do camera, and then you would actually be on this little camera position where the little question mark is if you wanted to.
Yeah, I initially started watching the show tonight on my phone, and then I decided I didn't want to really fuck around with that. I actually want to break out, get serious and break out the whole laptop.
getting serious.
It also just gives me an excuse to break out an overly expensive laptop that I have not utilized to its fullest.
There's gaming to be played, sir. What are you playing?
I've actually been mainly doing a whole lot of gaming on the Xbox, and right now I'm still chewing through Borderlands.
Nice. You're getting your golden keys and everything.
When I actually remember to check Twitter and all that shit for the codes.
I have it
Thanks
set
for
up so it
reminding
alerts me.
Of all of the alerts that I have set on Twitter, that is
Damn.
one of the only ones I don't.
I still have 20 keys I haven't used, so
Damn, boy.
I do not have 20 keys I didn't use. You want to know why?
because you used them.
Yo.
I hadn't logged in there in a few days, so I just been compiling them. So I'm gonna go in there and pop up a few levels and then do it. So
Oh, look. 10 more keys for Borderlands 3.
wait, did that just come through?
24th.
Oh wait, I got that one. Yeah,
But otherwise, yeah, I played some Doom, just some of the new Doom Eternal.
nice.
How is that?
Y'all talk. I'll be right back.
Graphically, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous game.
Okay, but when you say it like that,
Soundtrack wise, dude,
shit.
this game, it makes you just want to fucking throw down and kill every fucking thing in sight.
So that's a good thing.
Oh my god, the soundtrack is fucking amazing. Only one problem is I hate puzzle games.
They added puzzles.
Yeah, imagine
It's
a first-person
Doom. Just
shooter.
go shoot shit.
Imagine a first-person shooter with puzzles.
I'll pass on that.
It got to the point where I'm just like, fuck it, I'll go back to Borderlands. No, there's no camera, hun.
She's like, I'm not human looking. Please don't put me on film.
Between that and she's also changing clothes. I would imagine she's a little on the warm side because the room is a little on the warm side right now.
And she's got the plague, or she just hurt herself. I forget which one.
This room gets the worst circulation in the whole house. I guess I should actually go see what's going on with the YouTube channel.
There's actually nothing happening in chat. Everyone's quiet.
Wow.
I'm frightened. It's like
did I hop on and they went, oh shit, time to go.
Nah, they've been kind of quiet since I got on. Like,
wow.
I feel like I ruined the show for them. Damn my entertainingness. Damn me.
Damn you, Janelle. Why must you be such an entertaining little bastard?
I don't know. I will try to not be.
I know it'll be hard.
It is.
That's what she said.
Yup.
That's what he said too.
Oh, humans.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot. I still have the YouTube chat going on my phone. Whoops.
Is that really a whoops or really more of a huh? How about that?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
It's actually column C.
Well, I never was too good at putting things into categories. So how you been doing, man?
I've been good. I mean, I was already pretty much staying at home anyway.
Yeah, that's mostly where I was at.
Yeah.
Now I'm staying at the girlfriend's place, and
Yeah, at least there's people there, right?
I,
I mean, even though the people are who they are, aside from
I,
your girlfriend.
there is that, yes. The girlfriend is good times.
I would hope so. You've been dating her for a while now.
Just a day or two.
Under a decade, yes.
Is she going to throw something at you now?
Lumos.
Right now, she is currently paying attention to something on her phone, most likely related to the Raspberry Pi that she just got. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure she'd be giving me death stare or just the fuck are you talking about? Look, nothing, dear. Fair enough. Carry on.
There's a slight delay. You can go listen to it on YouTube. I walked past my wife. She goes, "You just have a chair on." I was like, "I went to the bathroom. Okay, I'm sorry."
It was just a chair. It was a very alluring chair, but it was just a chair.
It is a very comfortable chair. It's what I need to do to sit in this thing because my old chair, my blue one, I loved it, but at some point, your ass starts to hurt because it doesn't have enough padding. It never did,
Oh man, I understand. I finally had to retire my office chair. I pulled my office chair out of storage and brought it to the girlfriend's place for me to have somewhere to sit. And it's finally dead. It's dead, Jim.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so the button is still working. All right, cool.
It has no padding left in the butt.
No butt padding.
No butt. But so I went ahead and dropped a little money at the beginning of the plague and bought me a new gaming chair.
Nice.
Seth goes, Bat's in it for it now. She just catching up to the feed, and then there's my wife going, that chair sucks. Chair is comfortably fine. Thank you, honey.
Appreciate it. You were gone. Like, the chair ate her husband. He was very upset by your death by chair.
I don't know. Would you be upset if I died via chair? We'll wait for her to get that one on the feed.
So since I'm pretty sure I missed it before I tuned in, hopped on, what have you, Toe, what the fuck have you been doing?
This. No. So when this all started off, when it was in China still, we prepped, we stocked in food. And myself and Jamil, we have taken One Up Definitive Studios into a full-fledged digital marketing podcast company, like full DBA company now. We started that process, in December? Right, where we were changing it over, and then finally got all the paperwork filed in January.
It just feels like it was December. It was actually February.
All the paperwork got filed in January because we got it in
2020
February.
has slowly gone apart for like 900 years. It's no longer a year. It's just a decade of 2020.
It has already been a very long 2020. We had this whole aggressive plan. We had me and him both invest personal finances into mobile equipment to be able to go to locations to do live streaming for them. When this happened, that turned into hit the brakes. And because, I don't want to be in people's houses. I don't want them in my house. So we worked with Trey, and of course you know Trey. And
I think I might know him.
You might know him. And then we worked with him to help us develop some more technology pieces. We did a little bit more building on this side. And now we have the ability to do completely remote production for podcasters. So say you, Bat, want to host a gaming show, right, where you game or whatever, but a lot of people don't have the computer power to be able to play a high-res game and simultaneously host, right? It would lag something out. Or they just don't have the ability to build this kind of setup that you're seeing. So we'll do it for you. That's pretty cool. We tried to build a system with a server so that we take your feed, we produce it, and then we shoot it out to all your social media accounts or your Mixer or your YouTube or wherever. You never see our face. You don't hear us, but everything's you, and it looks professional. No, it's completely professional looking. All your information's there. We transition. We build graphics for it. We build intros for it.
We do the production side of it, so you can just focus on gaming and giving us your share stream.
Yeah.
Literally, we do everything else. All you literally have to do is play the game.
Right.
That's pretty
And
damn cool.
comment with people.
Yeah.
The only thing we can't do is be you.
Right.
This is what happens when I am forced to step away from y'all for a little while. I start losing track of things y'all are doing.
I mean, to be fair, this is like the last 3 months.
Right. It's been.
Yeah, well.
I mean, we were working with a TV podcast station that does television. Well, it's like radio/television. They have a whole building studio, and we were doing artwork for them, and we were helping them try to upgrade. Of course, they had to shut down because of everything for the same reasons why we can't go out. So we just had to figure out a way to be able to continue to grow our business and provide, at the same time have some fun. And this is it. Me and Jamil never really cared too much about being in front of the camera. It was more... Thanks, appreciate that, Matt. Would you really? Yeah. I love you too, honey. But we're just trying to figure a way for people to be able to say, they're sitting at home doing nothing, and a lot of them are like, man, I really want to do that, but I don't want to spend $3,000 or $4,000 in equipment, studio microphones, high-end computer. So a lot of things. We invested money into it. So my computer now is a Threadripper with 128 gigs. It's a beast.
Nice.
I'm right now watching multi-streams. Streaming all of this, running cameras, audio equipment, everything, and I'm barely even using 20% of my RAM right now.
Dude.
And when I play games, I barely break over that. So, yeah, Threadripper, beautiful, beautiful chip. Love it.
Not too shabby.
Yes, we found a really good deal for it. Jamil pulled a site with a part picker, PC part picker, right?
Yeah.
And we built it out of there. And it found us the best prices. I just recently put together a build for Lock and Load, or Gene, right? Because he wants to get a new computer for storm chasing. So we built him a shuttle off of there for $600, and it's a Ryzen 5 setup.
Nice.
With 2 gig graphics card, 32 gigs of RAM, and it's small enough with vent and power, to put in the vehicle and be completely mobile when he chases. Because it is chase season.
It is. It is indeed.
And there's social distancing, because if not, the tornado will punch you at least 60 yards away.
You also that cow and Twister? You'll be that cow.
Yep. That's cow. Actually, I think it's the same cow. He's still getting too close.
Now it's going away. Oh, shit, it's coming back.
Jamil, kick it in the chest.
I am not kicking a cow in the chest. What kind of redneck-ass cow tipping shit is this? Cow tipping in a tornado. That is the most Texas thing ever. If there was a drought happening, then it would literally be the most Texas thing ever. Can I shoot at the tornado?
Sure, but I don't think it's going to have really any real effect.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, now if there's if it hits like a Dr. Pepper or a Pepsi or whatever location, there's flying cans, that would be the ultimate target practice, sure.
Hey, y'all, watch this shit.
Why did you pull out a grenade launcher? Mass points.
Because fuck you and all your friends around you.
Because I intended my warning shot to kill him.
To be fair, I've heard warning shots for the center mass. My warning shot is never really a warning. It's
Hey,
really more of
I got these bullets. Just hold them in your head for me.
Can you hang on to these?
It's really more of a, you knew what you were doing when you showed up. God! My warning shot is like the John Wick warning shot of I'm just putting 2 in your chest, not going for that one in your head.
I want you to kind of stick around for a little bit, feel the pain.
I need you to sit here and choke on your own breath, even if you're wearing a vest.
Oh.
I want you to think about the stupid you did and lay there for a minute.
Ouch.
Dog, why are you on me right now?
Because Daddy, you're talking to other people. There's nobody else here. What are you doing? Pay attention to me.
Okay, so now you're just whacking shit with your tail, boy. What?
We actually got a new puppy.
Oh, God.
I say we, not we. my son, my oldest son, who is now 20. I have a 20-year-old. Oh God.
Jesus.
So we had a friend of ours that had, or a friend of my brother's that had a German Shepherd who had a litter. She was a purebred German Shepherd and had a purebred lab, and they ended up getting it on and having these really cute mixed babies, and sent us a picture. So they're looking for a home out of the 8 in the litter. This is the last one, and it's kind of the runt. It's adorable. And he's been wanting a German Shepherd. I said, I don't want any more dogs until our dog Bentley passes away. And so, they kept, my wife goes, go ask your dad, and I was like, shit, fine. So I made him hold up his hand and swear an oath of financial and physical responsibility. And he took it. But it's 7. We got it when it was 6 weeks old. So it's literally a baby. It needs to go out every 2 hours. It's constantly whimpering or wanting attention. And so he's,
Of course.
he's getting a very early education of what it would be like to have a child. So.
Not true. Puppies are way more active than children and smarter.
Generally.
He is a very. His name is
imagine
Romeo.
that same puppy, but can't move at all, and just only knows how to cry and can't do anything.
Yeah. Jessica, if you're listening, bring Romeo in here. His name is Romeo, and we'll show him on camera there. But he is absolutely adorable, and he's clumsy pup. He does cartwheels. Head over, back of the legs, rolls around, plops. It's adorable. Just glad I'm like the grandfather here. I can just hand the dog back and go take care of your child. We babysit for it because Hunter actually got to go back to work. So he still works for Chuck E. Cheese, and now they're doing, and they're doing, delivery and pickup.
I drove by one of those earlier, and I saw the kid out there in the Chuck E. Cheese full goddamn get up and costume, and he was twirling signs, and I'm like, you're on the side of a highway in the Chuck E. Cheese rat costume, twirling a sign for a $5 Chuck E. Cheese pizza takeout. What kind of apocalyptic life are you living? Where you think that Chuck E. Cheese pizza is worth $5?
First off, has anybody? I mean, you don't go to Chuck E. Cheese for the pizza. I never went there because the pizza tastes like cardboard. So you have a slice just to survive. They're like, oh, we have wings. Not really. You have little chicken pellets. They're not really big. Who really would order? If you had Domino's, you have CC's Pizza, you have
motherfucker, you have Little Caesars.
Little Caesars,
There's
$5.
A literal list of pizza places I would go to before I ever thought of, what would be really good right now? Chuck E. motherfucking Cheese. Never in my 40, almost 2 years of life have I gone, I really need some Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Yeah, no.
Not even as a child.
So here comes the pup here. This is Romeo, and you guys will see him on camera here in a second. Is he asleep?
Yeah,
he was asleep. You can say hi, Romeo?
Not on the couch. Or under the cocktail.
He is adorable. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hi.
Watching the feeds, still see no dog.
Yeah.
Still no dog.
It's got a few second delay on it.
Dog. Guess what? Not a dog.
Hey, there's a dog.
Is there a
Oh,
dog?
he's a puppy.
Dog, there's a doggy.
There's a doggy.
Oh, it's a puppy face.
You look so confused, like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it really is.
Oh,
It is
dude, I was
adorable.
Sleeping. Gnaw your fucking fingers. Give me them shits.
He is very, very cute and very adorable. His biggest issue right now is he really wants to play with Bentley, and of course Bentley ain't having that shit. He's like, I've done deal with you peoples. I'm done. No more. You promised me no more dogs. What the hell? But,
Bentley's like, every few months you do this.
that's
And
exactly.
every few months I tell you, keep the fucker away from me.
First it was Serenity. We fostered two. We found Serenity at home, and then we had Peaches, which was a Basset Hound. And that was my two youngest kids. We were fostering for them and said, look, you have like 2 months, otherwise we'll have to find her a new home. And they just let her howl. And boy, does she howl. Oh, she's a Basset Hound. I mean, she's...
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
So we found a friend of the family who used to have a Basset Hound that passed away a couple months ago. And she's been looking for a replacement. And all she wants to do is just give a dog attention. So it's like, here. take care of her. Should they send us pictures and update us? Because I don't want them going to a bad home ever. So, but this one belongs to Hunter, and this one ain't going nowhere evidently. It's too adorable. But every time it pisses somewhere, Hunter, come clean up your dog shit.
Get to it.
But he's had to have the rough understanding of what it's like to have a child. He really has. I'll be up working and I'll see him walk out, and then 2 hours later he'll be coming back, taking him out again over and over and over. And I was like, "Yep, welcome to." And when he said, "No, y'all didn't have to get up that much when the kids were little," bullshit.
He was just sleepy. He didn't notice that shit.
First off, you were a baby. You didn't realize.
Now.
Every 2 to 3 hours we were always up, and then it wasn't like, we took you to the bathroom or fed you and you went back to sleep. No, you were awake. You were up. The kids were awake. Jessica learned, with Daniel and Timothy how to do the whole sideways sleeping and feeding at night, which, that worked. How's your little one doing, Bat?
He's going. He thinks that the apocalypse absolutely sucks.
I'm sure, because he can't.
I mean, I think that's every kid at this point. I mean, every kid's like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I mean, every kid. You remember growing up, you wish, God, school could just. It's a school from home. God, I don't want to go back to school. Then this happens, and you're like,
no, sir. I am old. We never thought of school from home because we didn't have internet.
Well, no, I mean like paperwork, books, something. I need more alcohol.
No, sir. I just look forward to summer because I wouldn't have to get up in time to be in class every day.
Yeah.
Summer's usually meant I got to go back to sleep at some point.
Or summers meant I went to go to the grandma's place in Bumfuck. Which is always nice to get away from Dallas for 2 months.
Yeah. There was a nice tornado the other day right above Crockett. And when I saw it on the radar, I'm not sure because I knew you were from Crockett.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, I was actually going to message you because I didn't know how. I knew you lived around or if it was in or.
I lived in Crockett proper.
Okay. Because I know your mom's still down there, right?
Like 3 square blocks.
So what?
Isn't Crockett proper like 3 square blocks?
More than that.
6 now. We doubled in size.
Crockett's a small town. I mean, but it was on the larger side only because it was the county seat.
Nugget said the school was called was it the correspondence courses?
Okay, why? Yeah, about to say why you got to talk shit about what I did after high school.
With workbooks and mailing assignments in.
Yeah, actually. Also because I was working.
That's what summer school was.
Yeah, summer school wasn't really too much of a thing in a small town.
Oh, well, I lived when I was in let's see, was it middle school? Yeah. I was in North Dallas, and we had summer school that year. And regardless if I passed or not, my dad was forcing me to go to summer school so he could still get rid of me for half a day.
Damn.
And they ended up saying, no, you can't do it, but here's a bunch of work you can do. Just have him mail it in. So I still had to be home where he didn't want it at the time, and then still had to do schoolwork and then mail it in.
My family had an excellent way to get me out of their hair and get me out of the house. It's called go in the woods, learn to survive.
Go outside.
Get
Don't
out,
come
bitch.
home into the porch light.
You killed a bear.
I'm pretty sure if we would have had bears in East Texas, I'm pretty sure I'd have been told at some point in time, bring one home. I brought back deer, possum, bobcat.
That must have been a fun hunt.
We don't talk about that one.
Bobcat's a squirrely.
And that's why Bat has no legs. Walked around with a bobcat and came back legless. Not Legolas, just legless.
That's funny.
Bobcat was not what I went out for that night either.
about you were going to be so tall before you went to that bobcat.
I can't help it.
I like that he's not turning into making short jokes about you. It's just
It's okay.
I'm just making crippled jokes about you, but you're not even crippled, so calm down.
Oh.
It's okay. I still got it where it counts.
If
I'm
you're
not
waiting
sure
for a
where it counts.
response,
I was waiting.
You're not getting a response from me on that one. That wasn't gonna happen.
And on that note, silent.
Dead air, dead air. Damn right.
Nobody wanted to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
No.
Accurate.
Ooh. But during this time of quarantine, I have actually lost almost 60 pounds.
Bravo, sir.
Well done.
Pretty much completely converted. I usually drink, because I'm still a big Dr. Pepper fan, but I will drink literally 5 or 6 bottles of water before I'll ever touch a Dr. Pepper. Like, I have to drink so many waters before I am permission to allow to have a Dr. Pepper.
Fair enough.
But because of it, we took Christmas photos. I want to say early December or late November, one of the two last year. And my gut was out, and I was like, man, my gut. Oh well. And then I just started drinking more water because I had a scare of diabetes.
Yikes.
So I started having all the symptoms and the signs. And so I got a little scared about it. So I completely changed my eating habit and I changed my drinking habit. And I was like, if I curb this right now, cause I don't have insurance to go get tested, and I'll just watch myself. Luckily I don't. Thank you. And, but I just kept up, and I've literally lost, like, my gut's gone down to over half of what it was. I'm getting my tone, my strength back. My face is thinner than it was. It's not as...
Yeah, but what about the rest of your head?
Oh, no, that's still fucking egotistically huge.
Damn it.
Oh, that ain't going nowhere. Hanging out with you bitches too long. If you don't come in with a little bit of ego, you won't survive sometimes. At least back in the day. Why is this person sending me that? So to donate, if you want to donate, you go up to the oneupds.com site, click support. You can click Streamlabs, you can click coffee, you can click any of them. Streamlabs is what we've been using. It'll pop up right here. Every dollar goes towards the show.
To the show.
Yep, it goes towards getting more equipment and stuff like that. And then we're also talking about working on doing some kind of charity show at some point, just depending on where it should go. And the reason I say where it should go is because there's a lot of charities out there that are like, oh, we're doing this charity support for, the healthcare society or whatever groups, and getting masks and PPE gear, and come to find out that, they're only donating 30%. So kind of want to make sure where it's going.
They love lining those pockets.
Yeah. So,
I mean, there's still, they have to pay people to do that stuff and survive. But
I get it.
Still, 30% is super low.
It's really low. Big thanks to a friend who donated 50 earlier in the stream, and Bad Man who just donated 5 earlier in the stream. He's the most recent donator. Like I said, you can drop a donation into the Streamlabs. It will pop up here and tell us that you've done it. We also have merch on there. We have t-shirts, coffee mugs. This is what the coffee mug looks like. It's a 15-ounce real good mug, and it's been through a ton of washes. It's really cool. You can get those on there. And then they also have 10-ounce thermal mugs now that you get at the lid. So we used to have more merch, but I got rid of it because it didn't make sense. Like iPhone cases with our little B logo on it. Nobody else says.
Who the fuck has an iPhone anymore? Losers, that's it. Losers.
Everybody's got iPhones, but they're cheap plastic cases. They ain't gonna protect from any drops whatsoever. Drop it in the grass, they'll still break.
Drop it in your hand.
Shit. Think about dropping it, your screen just cracks. Oh shit! Someone's phone just cracked. I thought about it. They heard me talking about it.
Do what?
Someone's iPhone just cracked because I was talking about it. iPhone cracked.
Hopefully not my wife's. Hopefully not my wife's. Hopefully not my wife's.
Plot twist: it was your wife's.
Damn it, Jamil. Why would you do this to me?
Because he is an agent of chaos.
So you just posted a thing here. Texas mayor apologizes after violating stay-at-home order to go to nail salon. Is this that?
Mm-hmm.
This is so the mayor apologized?
Yes, because she went to go get her nails fucking fixed after she issued a stay-at-home order.
Oh
The
shit!
mayor of Beaumont.
What the actual hell?
People are dumb.
Jessica said mine is fine. You're good. Her phone is good. Yay! Well, okay. Why would the... Sorry, I'm reading the article here because I saw your post. Oh, she could be fined up to $1,000 for that. By the... Okay, well... Oh. I mean, you guys are watching the protests that are going all over the place about needing haircuts. You know, I don't think anybody needs a haircut that bad. I'm sorry.
If you need a haircut that bad, do it at home.
That's what we did. We did that for the boys. We ended up giving them,
If you need a haircut
buzzes.
bad enough where you're considering exposing yourself to corona potentially, bruh, how bad is your hair?
Look, I want my funeral to be beautiful.
I saw another post the other day. It's like, this is before everyone started posting. Someone was like, "Yeah, I still do hair every day except for Sunday." And someone else was like, "Oh, cool. Where do you work? I need to get my hair done." She's like, "Bitch, at the mortuary. If you don't keep fucking around and stay your ass aside, I'll take care of your hair too." I was like,
God
"Oh
damn.
shit,
Damn.
Damn.
God."
That is beautiful.
You ever hear a line so hard you just like cringe like you just got gut punched?
Yeah, you do that.
Oh, yeah. Looking like Glass Joe and fucking Mike Tyson's punch up. It's like, ooh, shit.
For me, it would be the big hippo when you hit him in the stomach and ooh. All right, I got told that I need to create a larger tumbler for the merch because she wanted the tumbler. All right, well, let me go see if they actually have it. They might. We can have shoes. We can literally have tennis shoes with our logo on it. Don't ask me why.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, let's see here. So the tumbler, all they show the 10-ounce ones. Yeah, all they show that's a coffee tumbler. So little 10-ounce coffee one. Sorry.
Womp womp.
Sad panda. Yeah, only the 10-ounce. Oh well.
Yeah, no, that one got me. I was like, oh shit, she's really ready to do her shit.
Oh shit, we can get mouse pads made now. All right.
So have mouse pads. All right.
And fanny packs. Welcome to that. We can have fanny packs and flip flops now made with our logos on them.
Well, we can clearly be good with the wrestling community because they're the only ones who still wear fanny packs.
Yeah. Still
Right.
have ball caps and stuff like that. Clothing, they have a lot more options now for us. Even two-piece bathing suits that you can have with our logo on them.
All right.
Spandex, yoga pants now on there. Yeah.
Okay then.
I mean, yeah. Never ever going to do those. I mean, I don't even want to build that look just because I'm fearful of seeing somebody out there with a big one-up tattoo over a tit.
I don't think it's a tattoo, sir. It's just
image.
You just don't want the one up over a boob.
Well, they have temporary tattoos now too. I was looking at that. They have temporary tattoos you can get with our logo on them.
That
Oh,
okay. Yep, that's gonna be one of those okays.
It's gonna be one of those. I want to order a bunch just so whenever we do get back out and somebody goes drunk, we can just temporary tattoo the shit out of them.
Oh bullshit! I'm gonna call my friends and get them actually tattooed.
With
Like, hey, remember that favor you owe me? Yeah, you're tattooing this drunk bitch. Let's go.
Yep.
Feel like getting creative?
She's gonna be a walking billboard.
I need you to
Got
put
one
this
for you.
I need you to put this somewhere where they won't notice it, and to go.
And to go on the back of their neck,
Like a triple X tattoo, motherfucker. You're part of the triple X program. You're part of the 1UP DS program.
That just sounds scary. Part of the 1UP DS program now. What does that mean? We're not really sure.
We don't know. We'll let you know when it comes down.
That means you'll be asked to do some spectacularly dangerous missions and talk on the internet.
Oh, yeah, we should all have those then.
Yeah, probably won't.
No, I'm sorry. I don't get tattoos on. I have no need for tattoos. I'll write a post-it note if I need to remember something.
It's because I love you, Todd, and I'm gonna let this line that your wife just dropped off in chat slide. So, like it's
I'll be
right
right back.
there. Like it's right there, and I'm like, bruh, the gun is loaded. I'm sitting here trying not to take the shot. Like, I'm gonna pass on this one.
Oh, man.
I told her I'll make sure she's watching so she can hear the
She's
line.
clearly watching. She just bought a shirt.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Of course. She bought a shirt, of course.
I was gonna ask why she bought a shirt. It's like taking money out of your pocket to give you less money back.
She's just supporting the show.
We appreciate your support.
We appreciate it.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I just looked up for a second and saw the chat. And I was like, ooh, nope, not taking that shot. Nope.
I went in there and she looked at me. I said, no, keep watching your feed. It's coming.
The beauty of delays, sir. The beauty of delays.
Oh.
And the girlfriend is now over here playing Star Fox. Hell yes.
There you go. Oh, shit, there's a Muggies Maker in our Discord.
Oh, hey, there is.
If you want to come on and chit-chat with us, you have to move yourself into our standby room. And then we will introduce you and bring you in. You're more than welcome to. If you guys want to check out the merch or check out donations, you just hit the tab right down there. Or should be a link in our description. But if not, go to oneupds.com, click on support. Streamlabs is on the very top. Click on that. You can donate anything you want. Everything goes to help the shows get more equipment. At the same time, there's merch here that you guys can also get. It's only the second thing we've ever sold. It's a t-shirt. We sold mug, which...
Who do we sell them to, Tyler?
My brother bought the mug and my wife brought a t-shirt. It's all in the family. It's just the family doing it. But hey, I actually have product with our logo on it. That's awesome.
Well done. And it's not like work shirts.
No, they're nice shirts. We've got those. I've got to get myself new shirts now because they literally feel like a dress on me. I've lost so much weight. We actually have like button down, collared shirts. or
Why are you trying to be fancy?
we did a presentation and showed off our skill sets to the video company that we were working with, and
and then promptly started stealing all of his business by accident,
not on purpose. Not
we
on
purposely
purpose.
tried not to steal his business. We went in completely with the plan of not stealing his business.
Shit happens.
Yep.
So
If his business would have been that good in the first place, they wouldn't have looked at y'all.
well, I mean, so the little older school, we're a little newer school, and that's basically the gist of it.
Okay, yeah.
He's a little country, a little rock and roll. Yeah, I didn't even see it pop up, but that's glad. That's cool. I want to go back and see the pop up. I didn't even see it. There it goes. Let's see right there.
It popped up. There was a pop up. Calm down.
All right, Jessica bought a T-shirt. Sweet. No, it didn't. A sound effect is supposed to go off, but it doesn't, and it didn't do it this time. Like, wait a minute. It's supposed to do this. Wait a minute. Where it shows, like I just did a test one right now, so you'll see it come on the stream, but it's supposed to go, wait a minute, and it's supposed to, so I can hear it. Nugget actually donated to our Patreon a while back, but it requires some changes, and it didn't go anywhere. Joining us right now on the Discord is Monkey Smaker, who we haven't had in forever in a while. Been a long time to talk to you. Hey, Monkey, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Toa, how's it going?
Hey, how's everything down in super South Texas?
Well, since the quarantine, the stupids have been showing up.
I hate to break it to you, but stupid's always been there.
Yes, but I mean, give me a sec.
Okay.
Sorry, forgot to mute the TV.
Are we on your TV?
Yes.
Hey, we're mainstream. No, we're not.
Yeah. No, but yeah. The week that the stay shelter in place order went into effect was the beginning of this week, and South Padre Island was just jam packed.
Wait, so y'all just got the stay in place order this week?
No, it was Texas week last month or so.
Oh, okay. I thought you said it was like this week. I was like, whoa.
No, Texas week, basically spring break.
Oh, spring break. Okay.
Yeah, and the South Padre Island was just jam packed with retards, just flouting the orders and willing to pay the $500 to $1,000 fees for gathering in groups more than 10.
So they were just paying the fees
and having a party, yeah, because it's a once in a lifetime once in a lifetime experience is your college years spring break, and I'm like,
it could be the end of your lifetime.
Yeah. It was once in a lifetime, Mom. I had to go. Achoo. Yeah, it was your only lifetime. You could have gone, I don't know, next year.
Exactly. I'm like, lick a toilet seat, die, please.
Lick a toilet seat and die? Really?
Yeah.
Well, they have proven, and it came out a couple of days ago, that farts can contain the coronavirus just the same as a cough or a sneeze. So.
Yep. And it can live on animal fur for weeks on end.
It can infect an animal just the same.
Yep.
So now we're going to be looking for people bum rushing, not only for gloves, toilet paper, probably Depends next will be gone.
Yep.
Make sure you got your ass covered.
Yep. Sorry to hear about the diabetes. I'm dealing with such things myself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So,
how's the wife and kids doing, man? How are they doing down there with this? Trying to get out of the house? You finding ways to get out of the house and do yard work?
We don't have much of a yard, but no. We're doing our best. So the wife's an educator, so she has to do her office work and you do the homeschooling for the little one.
Yeah, both my kids are currently homeschooled. We set up a little area in our living room for him with 2 tables, and then my middle son had his birthday, and so we had a big party planned for him because all he wanted this year was a skating party, right? Just go to a skating rink, old school style. It's what he wanted. So since we couldn't do that, we took the money and invested and got him a gaming. We built him a gaming computer, so now he can game, all the high end games that I play and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, my daughter's.
He's playing World of Warcraft, so that's not really high end, but that's what he's playing.
Trust me. My GTX 1080 is overly qualified for Star Trek Online.
Is that still, okay, so Star Trek Online, when that first came out, I think, if I remember right, or was it Star Wars Online, actually, I'm thinking of, never mind, but I did play Star Trek Online, because when I played Star Wars Online, it was me, Remy, and Bat, and who else was it with us?
Oh, man, I have no idea.
Anyways, that was back when, you had subscriptions, and then they sold it to one of the free-to-play companies, and then people who bought lifetimes got screwed, and now you have to buy microtransactions, and I just got done playing, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yep.
The same thing happened to Star Trek. I was like, I'm done.
Yep.
So, I have enough friends who play like World of Warships, who spend tons on boats and other things like that, and it's just, I buy a game, I want to play a game.
I did just pick up Jedi Fallen Order.
How is that?
That was a badass game.
Is it?
I'm enjoying it. Yes.
It's not multiplayer. It's not online. It's a single player story mode, right? Like a linear story.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an
a
actual story.
Surprised that EA hasn't screwed that thing up yet.
Oh, no joke.
Give them time.
It's bad enough that I bought the game on Steam, yet I still have to log into Origin.
Well, it is an Origin game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I big Battlefield fan. I love Battlefield to extent, like Battlefield 1 was really good. Battlefield 5 is pretty good. I'm really getting tired of the old combat right now. I kind of want to get back to the Battlefield 4, the modern combat style. But I mean, you can still play Battlefield 4. Still people playing. Way more hackers than there used to be, but of course that's all that's left.
Yep.
But I haven't played 5 since the quarantine started. I just haven't played it.
Yep.
Boys said goodnight. Good night. My kids are going to bed now.
To bed with you.
To bed with you. So other than that, but quarantine wise, what are you guys doing to strave the boredom right now? Like, do you guys have like a game night you are doing? Because that's we've done game nights or card games and Uno nights and stuff like that. Or are you guys finding yourself cooking new meals? Maybe trying something you've never done before. Nothing kinky in that comment. Just any.
No. Primarily just watching a lot of TV. We're binge watching Orange is the New Black right now.
That series went completely like from on TV to streaming after that, right? Like went to Netflix, right?
It was only on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Originally it was on TV, wasn't it? Wasn't it on FX or something?
Never. Netflix
But
day one.
All right.
But other than that, we play Animal Crossing.
What is the appeal of Animal Crossing? I haven't done it. I'm sorry. What is the appeal?
It's a low-level Sims.
You broke up completely. It's a low level.
Oh. Sorry. It's basically SimCity, but on a more cutesy scale.
Oh, so you have to build like a animal community?
Basically, you're the only human in a city or island, with the rest of the inhabitants being animals.
Didn't Will Smith star in a movie like that? No.
You're welcome.
No, because he died in After Earth.
Was it? Oh, okay.
That's part of the problem was a Jaden
No, it
Smith.
wasn't After Earth. It was the one where he was. That's the one with his son, wasn't it?
That's After Earth, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the one where he was just. It was him hunting through the city, which all had vegetation growth. And he had an AR-15 in his hand.
That was Jesus Christ.
He was like one of the last humans alive or something.
Remake of like Omega Man.
No, the remake of Omega Man was Gemini Man.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the same thing. Fuck, I actually like that one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I'm actually trying to go look at. Let's see here.
I know what movie you're talking
I Am
about.
Legend.
I am. Yeah, there we go.
What was it called?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. That's it. Yeah.
That brings up a good conversation of movies that had way better endings on the DVD than the actual movie had.
Like
Because
what?
I Am Legend had a way better ending on the DVD than the actual theater release. Like the director's cut of some movies are way better than the actual theater cuts of some shit. Like easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was reading a report the other day, or reading an article about they're wanting the Snyder director's cut of.
Okay. We never speak of Snyder when we talk about good directors and director's cuts.
I know, but they're saying that it's a better ending or a better.
You couldn't make a better ending because the entire first half was trash, and that was definitely his work. Like the Joss Whedon parts of Justice League were the only good parts of that movie, and that's debatable. The movie was super bad.
The major problem with the Snyder Cut is it's incomplete. It's not like they had everything in the can.
Yeah, the major problem with the Snyder Cut is that Zack Snyder finished it.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's not a good director. He does really good visuals. He has really good eye for what will draw your attention and looks really good on screen. That's awesome. What he can't do is tell you a story in moving pictures. That's kind of what a director has to do. And he can't do that. Like none of his movies are good because of his ability to tell a story on screen. Like 300 was really, really pretty. It wasn't a really good story. Frank Miller wrote it and it was an okay Frank Miller. Sucker Punch had no story and was all visual. Watchmen was all visual and fucking everyone else writing it. And even then, he still fucked that up. Man of Steel was trash. Fucking Batman v Superman was arguably the longest 7 hours to watch of my life. Yes, it took me 7 hours to watch that because I had to stop and scream at the goddamn screen every time something stupid happened.
I remember. I actually pulled up Zack Snyder just to see all the different movies he made, and I'm already seeing like the Justice League Part 2.
That's never coming out.
Yeah. The cover for it.
Whatever. They haven't started filming. They haven't announced a movie date. That
Right.
shit ain't never coming out.
Let's see. It says he did Dawn of the Dead, Army of the Dead.
Dawn of the Dead was okay. It was a remake of someone else's idea.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. 300 Rise of Empire. I didn't know he was-
Rise of Empire was super trash.
What about Aquaman? I have yet to see
He
it.
didn't do Aquaman.
Oh, just say he's part of it. I think it was like a producer or something. No,
Yeah.
James Wan was that.
Yeah, James Wan is actually fairly talented. Zack Snyder also produced a bunch of stuff because he's got that production deal with DC.
Ah,
And because it's a DC movie, he gets production credit. He didn't have anything to do with the actual making of the movie.
fair enough.
Like he just said, "Hey, this would be good, and we approve this budget." Like the fact that he gets a story by credit for Wonder Woman and a story by credit for Justice League kind of is disgusting because he can't write. He sucks at it. But literally looking at his list of movies, really, who remembers Legend of the Guardians?
Oh yeah, I was just thinking of that. I was trying to remember that movie. I was like, I don't remember this.
Oh, it existed.
Is that the one with Jack Frost and all them?
No,
No.
that's a Tim Allen movie with Frost. That's Santa Claus
No,
3.
No,
You're thinking of something else. I know what one you're talking about,
Oh.
but that's not that. Legend of the Guardians is the Owl movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Owls of Gahoo.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
And how bad was that movie?
I don't remember
Honestly,
watching it. That's how bad.
I don't remember watching it either. I just
That's how bad.
remember the marketing.
Mm-hmm. What you're thinking of is Rise of the Guardians with Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Let's see. In 2020, let's see what we have coming out. You know, we had Birds of Prey that came out, which was actually fairly good. I liked it.
Nothing's coming out in 2020. Let it go.
The Robert Downey Jr. Doolittle movie was
Trash.
cute. It was funny in some portions, but the whisper talking he was doing was driving me a little nuts.
I didn't even bother to watch it. It didn't look good.
It's kind of funny. The polar bear's John Cena, and he's kind of funny. It's kind of funny with him, and he's a polar bear who hates the cold. He's always cold. There's some funny parts to it.
That's just proof that God hates you. He made you a fucking polar bear.
Disney had Onward that was originally scheduled to go into theaters, and they released it on Disney Plus due to the coronavirus. I didn't watch it. Family did. They said it was cute. It was a fairly decent movie. Bad Boys for Life came out. I didn't get a chance to go see that.
That shit is hilarious.
I am going to probably be watching that later tonight. Bloodshot. I still haven't seen that yet. That's the one with Vin Diesel. Is it good?
It's a movie.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Honestly, as much as I enjoy Vin Diesel movies, the
trailer pretty much shows you the entire movie.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
About what I expected.
It's literally one of those. You watch the trailer and they're action.
And before that, Jason David Frank was doing the character for
oh yeah, for the
web series.
Yeah, I saw that. That was slightly better.
Yep.
I mean, the effects was okay. The effects for Bloodshot were great. It's just the movie itself was bad.
Let's see. We have Ben Affleck called The Way Back, which looks like a basketball film. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a basketball drama thing, and okay, I'll probably not.
Underwater, Call of the Wild came out. Trolls World Tour. Fantasy Island, which I think you said you were going to watch that.
Oh, I have watched it. Fantasy Island is hilarious.
Is it?
Yes. I cackled the whole way through.
Which means it's probably gory as hell.
It's a PG-13 horror movie. No, bitch. It's not gory.
Oh, it's not even rated R?
No. I realized about halfway through it, I was watching it, so I was like, man, that was the most bloodless death I ever... Wait a minute. Is this PG-13 horror? Motherfucker, it is. Who makes
nice.
PG-13?
Let's see here. The Grudge has a new movie coming out. The Turning.
Out.
Oh, it already came out? Okay. Let's see.
I love the fact that most of these movies you're listing are already on the Plex server.
I'm looking forward to the Chris Rock Saw film.
Yeah, but that got delayed another
There is a movie that came out on Netflix called The Main Event, and it's a kid wrestler. It's cheesy, but it's really actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
It's super cheesy, but it's funny as shit to see someone you watched in HCW in a WWE movie.
Yeah. Keith Lee is one of the main supporting actors in the series, and we watched him for years at XCW, so it's kind of cool to see him grow.
You remember Kevin Payne, Bat?
You remember Kevin Payne? Yeah.
Bat? Did we lose Bat?
No, he's still in the Discord. I just don't think he's talking.
How about now?
How about now? You remember Kevin Payne?
Yeah, I heard everything you were saying.
Yeah.
My mute button was on.
It happens.
Well, he is Keith Lee now, and he has his own movie in WWE.
Sort of. He's not the main character.
No, but he's pretty much he's the good guy in it, which is kind of cool.
He's a supporting cast member in the movie. He has a few lines. Quite a few, actually.
And,
It's a
and
good
he
cheesy
sings.
kid movie.
He sings. I think he's like all smooth something. Whatever.
He does in fact sing in this movie.
Oh my god, dear God.
He sings to Miz. It's
kinda
actually
hilarious.
pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of hilarious. It's like cheesy kid movie bad, but it's still funny.
It is.
Like I would recommend someone watch it because it is cheesy.
Fair enough.
We watched it. So let's see. This is upcoming movies that haven't been made yet. Of course, is you have the Batman, the Fast and the Furious 9,
Both of which have been delayed by a year or
Right.
more.
Avatar 2,
Whatever.
the Matrix 4, which they have the Matrix X to Matrix. It shows. It looks like just a John Wick on a picture. And then let's see.
I mean, that's because they have no art for it yet. The movie hadn't
Yeah.
even. They barely finished the script.
And I guess Suicide Squad 2.
All movies that have been delayed by more than a year.
There's a lot of movies that are delayed more than about a year. But
Mm-hmm. Marvel had to redo their
the
whole
new
schedule.
Space Jam with Space Jam 2 with LeBron is on this list. It's delayed.
Pretty much everything's been delayed if it wasn't already near the end of production.
Pretty
And if it
much.
was, then the release has been delayed because there's no theaters open and there's no reason to release a movie that you need to make a shit ton of money if there are no theaters to play it in.
I mean,
It's me.
the poor Black Widow movie is gonna just.
They're probably
Not-
gonna do a Disney Plus release if they don't
are-
get it out by.
I'm never doing a Disney Plus release for a first run Marvel movie. They will push that shit back as far as they can because they don't make enough money on the digital release to make up for how much it costs to make that movie.
Yep.
There's a reason why Bloodshot went straight to fucking online after this first week out because it wasn't going to make a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
There's a reason why stuff that was supposed to be in theaters that got kicked out.
Onward
it
and
didn't
stuff like that.
It didn't cost $20 million to make, and Disney's going to make their money back on it because kids are going to watch it 1,000,001 fucking times. But shit that like they put $175 million in the Black Widow. They are not putting that shit on a Disney Plus that I paid for a year last year.
Donald Wilson says, "Bat, I can hear you face palming from here."
Yeah.
Like they are never putting a first run Marvel movie on Disney Plus first.
I mean, they did it with Onward, but I guess you're right on the same. It
Onward's
wasn't
not a
going to make.
Marvel.
It wasn't.
Onward wasn't going to cost. Onward didn't cost $200 million to make, and didn't need to make that. It didn't need to make 3 times that in the budget. They lose money if they put out Black Widow on Disney Plus. They lose a shit ton of money.
So the budget for Onward was $175 to $200 million.
For Onward,
For Onward, its box office rated was 103.2. Was rated. So, but yeah, it cost $175 to $200 million to make that movie.
yeah. So Onward got a release, didn't it?
I think it got like I think it was released back when the first stay-at-home order happened, and then they moved it to the Disney Plus fairly quickly. So they made half of what they put into it, I guess. But that's the reason why you have insurance. Seth says, "I agree. No way it goes to Disney Plus."
Yeah. Like I think it'd be really cool if they did stuff like that. But the only way they're going to do Black Widow like that is that they make it a separate. You have to pay for it even with Disney Plus, and there's no way I'm doing it. Like, yeah, just not happening.
Yeah. So let's see here. In June, let's see. The Disney Plus release for 2020, National Treasure, comes out April 30th. John Carter, May 2nd. That was a great movie. Solo, a Star Wars Story, comes out July 9th.
Oh, on Disney Plus.
On Disney Plus. Infinity War is coming out June 25th because a lot of these were still like Ant and Wasp Man and stuff. Were still contracted to Netflix and Amazon and Hulu.
Mm-hmm. And they had to write out those contracts and then those.
Yeah. Because we were doing a Marvel, we had to kind of jump around to different to watch them all. So yeah, there's those, and then let's see what's some more. What was the other ones? Yeah, Loki has been moved to 2021. What If's 2021. Hawkeye and Moon Knight and Miss Marvel all
2022.
2021. Well, it's TBC, so it will change to 2022. Incredibles 2 is supposed to still come out July 30th.
Any word on Kenobi?
Kenobi got everything that hadn't started filming got delayed.
Yeah.
Mandalorian season 2 is going to come out because they were pretty much done with that in like February.
Right. And they've already talked about they're already going to start planning as soon as this all clears up. They're going to start filming season 3, which is great. It's a good series. I liked it. Wish they were more consistent on their time frames, though.
I know they completely shut down. Was it Mission Impossible 9? Is it or 7?
7, but they shut that down because of Italy. They're probably just going to shoot somewhere else.
Yeah.
It should be Mission Impossible 9.
He's crazy. He's crazy. He's literally a nut. Like I just saw them recently, something about them recently moving the filming out of Italy, so they're still working on it, which is just impressive.
As much as I want to see the next season of Star Trek Picard, I don't want them rushing Patrick Stewart into production.
Yeah, I'm good with waiting on some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want it rushed or botched together by digital to try to get it done, like the mustache.
No, that wasn't botched or rushed. That was them needing to reshoot shit and the Mission Impossible people being dicks.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, like $100 million to remove the mustache?
Something like that. There was some asinine number that they still actually paid to do that shit, and it still looked like crap.
Let's see. I was trying to see if they had anything else they were going to announce for the Kenobi, but I don't see. Like the untitled Obi-Wan Kenobi just has TBC. There's no date on it.
I mean, they barely announced they were doing the show.
Yeah. I know the Mighty Duck series. I know they started pre-production when this started, so I know that's probably got pushed. WandaVision's 20 still says 2020 on here, but that's probably gonna go. Tomorrowland.
The Honey I Shrunk the Kids series is probably going to be pushed back further too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think that. Did they actually get signed? Did they actually say they were doing that?
I
thought it was still in talks.
I think they I don't know if they've said who was in it yet, but I think they they committed to making the show.
Yeah, they've committed, and they say that Moranis is interested in coming back.
Which means they haven't hit the right number yet.
Exactly. But it's never been really money with him. It's
It's never been money, but at this point, might as well be.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back to Honey I Shrunk the Kids? It's like, yeah, sure. If the studio wants to fat my wallet.
I mean, to be fair, the man never cared about money. He just left because his wife got sick and he wanted to raise his kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
To which I go, cool. Like,
respect.
Yeah.
Rock on with your bad self.
He would have come back for the terrible Ghostbusters film, but he said he didn't want to do something that was, he did 30 years ago for just a one-day shoot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't get mad about that. I mean, he's.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody will, but not me.
I'm
never gonna get mad on someone wanting to do more for something that made their career. Yeah. And you can argue that Rick Moranis, his career was made.
Right. Jessica said March 6th is when Onward came out, and then Donald says the right number or the right incentive. Right.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those two things. Like, it's not like he needs the money or really cares all that much because he hadn't really cared in the first place.
Donald goes, he might just want a stellar BJ.
I mean, it could be that too.
Jessica goes, why were you bringing back old 90s movies? Seriously, why ruin a movie that was already great?
Because they made Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3, and they need to recover from that. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids 3 was the worst thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Was that Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves or Honey, I Blew Up the Baby?
Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. Blew Up the Baby was 2.
And then there was the series.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God, there wasn't there?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Nope.
No, it was a no. It was so bad.
I mean, we'd had this conversation about 90s throwback, like what would we want from the 90s to be remade, and then that was back when the Marvels were just rolling up when we did the show, And yes, of course, I would absolutely. I loved it when Marvel started rebuilding because they did it right, and I'm glad to have been alive during the last 11 years that Marvel, whatever 12 years it is now, has been going with Iron Man all the way up to current. I felt I survived. I got to see it all. Woo!
And then Corona came.
And then Corona. Yeah, Thanos said, "You thought I was done."
Surprise, butt sex.
Awkward.
At least he's got a glove on.
I mean, to be fair, I think movies got better over the last 12 years.
I mean, the technology definitely has to make better movies, and if you look at some of the older ones and say, "Man, this would look really good if you did it,"
I mean, technology only goes so far. If you make shitty movies, you make shitty movies, and they're just pretty.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, DC proved that one. I get that. But what's a movie that was in the 90s that they haven't made a remake that you would want to see remade? We've had that conversation before, and Mighty Ducks was actually a part of that. Somebody had brought up on our chat back then, and now they're doing a Mighty Ducks series, right? Which I think is a good concept to do. It was a good.
Sure.
I loved those movies as a kid.
If you're out of ideas, go for it.
Do what?
If you're out of ideas, then go for it.
Well,
to be fair, I'm looking at a list of 90s movies randomly that's just popular 90s movies, and they've remade or put sequels into so many of them already.
Let's see.
Iron Man 1 was not the pinnacle top Marvel movie.
I didn't say it was.
I'm reading the chat.
Oh.
Donald Wilson says Iron Man 1 was the pinnacle top Marvel movie. Everything else was good. Great. Iron Man 1 was great for 2008. And then we had Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy and Infinity War and Black Panther. And, Iron Man was awesome. It is not on the top of my list of Marvel movies. I might put it top 10, maybe, if I stretch.
It did, yes, it did ignite the MCU in a way. Because if they honestly told me the Hulk was the back then, because they didn't do it till later, but if they actually told me the Hulk was going to start the MCU, I would have been like, "Oh, this is going to be horrible." I can't stand the Hulk movie. I'm sorry. Any of them.
Okay.
Just never could. Don't know why.
Because you have a weird hatred for the Hulk, and that's up to you to deal with, sir. I don't understand it, but go for you.
I don't hate the Hulk.
I feel like you do.
Certainly sounds like it.
It definitely sounds like some Hulk hatred, right? I feel as though the Hulk is being disrespected, but okay then.
Well, let's talk about movies that they can't make remakes. That would just actually let's see.
They can or cannot.
They should never do. Donald says Back to the Future would be a movie that needs not to be remade from the 80s and the 90s. I agree. I wouldn't remake those.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption. That's a good one. Apollo 13. It's one of my favorite movies. Good luck trying to read anything with Tom Hanks.
I just want y'all to know that they've already been talking about a Back to the Future reboot.
Ah, god damn it.
There's something about Mary.
That wasn't 90s. Was it?
Yeah. Say something about Mary? That was it? Shit.
98, I think.
98, you're right.
Because I'm looking through all these Sixth Sense, The Game, American History X. These are all the top 100 movies of the 90s. Clueless was on this list? Really? God.
Clueless, yes.
Oh, very much so.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
They already made a sequel to that one.
Yeah, they already tried to do that. The Professional.
We don't need to remake The Professional. We have a John.
We do. Good Will Hunting.
Please, God, no. Them apples were not that.
Let's see here. Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh, God, no. That wasn't even a good 90s movie. How the fuck is that on the list?
I don't know. Let's see here. Groundhog's Day.
No.
Groundhog's Day had to be the
Bill
80s.
Murray.
Fuck.
No. You see, what you do with Groundhog's Day is you just put it back out in theaters.
Yeah, as a brand new movie.
We just do a documentary called The Coronavirus Quarantine. Groundhog's Day.
No. That's the funny part of Groundhog's Day. If you just re-show the original movie, it's the same goddamn movie. He's just living the same day over again. That's the joke, damn it. I got what you were going with, monkey. Just release Groundhog's Day and be like, hey, this is a brand new movie. Say what? I'd go watch it again for the sheer joke of it.
Jessica said Pulp Fiction.
I don't think you can remake Quentin Tarantino movie.
I mean, they just did.
They're doing this. They've already got sequels to
Zombieland
Matrix.
Double Tap, and they brought Murray back. So
For what, Zombieland?
yeah.
Well,
yeah,
Double Tap, yeah, that was funny.
But you had to have Murray. You had to have the Murray cameo because
So there's a bunch of kids right now who are like, oh, wait, I know him.
Let's see. They have The Lion King on here, which they made the live remake of that one. Casino's on here.
It was not a live remake. I hate.
Oh, sorry, animated remake. Sorry. Heat, Three Kings, which I don't think that was a really good movie.
Speaking of abominations that Disney is doing with CGI, they are redoing the anamorphized Robin Hood.
But the one with the fox?
The one with the fox?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tucker Fry?
Okay, I have a question. Has Disney done any live action remakes or new versions of their old shit that worked? Dumbo crashed.
I haven't seen Mulan yet.
Aladdin was okay.
Aladdin was all right.
Mulan looks okay-ish, but
they're moving forward with Aladdin 2, but
of course they are.
I refuse to go see Mulan.
Why?
They cut Mushu.
Yes, dude, they cut the animated animals. Calm down.
I like that little dragon. I like
John
it.
Carpenter's Vampires was the worst movie I'd ever seen about vampires in my life. Why, Donald Wilson?
All right.
Why do you keep listing bad things? It was James Woods as an action hero. How does that work?
All right. So here is Rolling Stone's top 100.
Oh God!
Top 100 movies of the 90s, right? So we're gonna start at the back side, the 100. The number 100. The last line was 1996, Romeo and Juliet.
It was fine.
I actually didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was a good twist. I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought it was a good interpretation and a good way of doing it. It was cute.
Number 99 was Clerks, the original 1994.
They've already made a Clerks 2.
Yeah.
And he's already writing Clerks 3.
Uh-huh. It's Kevin Smith. You know he's writing Clerks 3.
Yeah. He's writing Clerks 3 and Mallrats 2.
Buffalo 66 was number 98 on their list.
That's stretching it, but all right.
See, 97 was The Ice Storm. 96 was The Virgin Suicides. I'm just going to skip to 50 because it's a
Skip
lot.
to 30, man. Skip to 30.
Skip to 30.
Actually,
all right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop off of here.
All right.
I am definitely tired, and this edible is whooping on me hard. So,
Is she the sedative? Because she giggled.
no, she's just laughing at my stoned ass.
All right. Well, thanks
I'm
for
gonna
joining
hop
us.
off. Y'all have yourselves a very good evening.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right. Number 30. Oh, well, 31. But number 30 is My Own Private Idaho, 1991. I don't think I ever saw that. Number 29 was Princess Monique, which was 1997. It was a Japanese anime. They actually made top. What is this? Number 28 was Heat. 27 was Three Colors Blue. 26 was Magnolia, which was a good movie. 25 was Out of Sight. 24 was Rushmore. I thought that was a shit-tastic movie. Oh, really? 23, Eyes Wide Shut, 1999. Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise. Did I lose you guys?
Nope, still here.
Sorry, I had my mic off because I'm switching to my phone for a second.
Not a problem. That's just horrible. That Eyes Wide Shut's a horrible movie. 22 was Kids.
Kids was awesome, but fucked up.
21 was Barrett Fink. 20 was Dead Men. Oh, here we go. So top 20 on here. 19 was Fight Club, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of memes. Paris is Burning was number 18. Number 17 was Toy Story, 1995. That was the first story. That was a really good movie. I enjoyed that as a kid. Reservoir Dogs, number 16. The Matrix. Matrix made top 20. It's number 15. If any of the other Matrixes are in the top 20, then it's a lie. It absolutely is a lie. Boogie Nights, number 14. Fargo's number 13. A foreign movie I can't pronounce the name is number 12. Groundhog's Day, number 11.
Oh, God. What's number 12? Jesus.
Number 12
You said Rolling Stone?
Yeah, it's Bayo Travelin. It's a foreign legion remaining Billy Budd, I don't know, 1999 movie. Bayou Travelin.
That is impressively the first time I've ever heard that name of that movie.
Yeah, same here. Number 10 was Piano. Here we're in top 10 now. Number 9, Chugging Express. Number 8 was Malcolm X. Number 7 was Slacker. Really? Okay. Number 6 is Close Up. Number 5, Pulp Fiction, 1994. That's a good one. Number 4, Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Can you guess
Falling
the top?
Down would be,
Can you
Falling
guess
Down would be a good one.
the top 3 here?
Top 3 in the 90s?
Yeah.
No clue.
All right. Number 3 was Safe, 1995. Number 2 was Hoop Dreams, 1994. The number 1 movie in the 90s. Any wild guesses? I'll put it out there for you guys in chat. In 1990 to 1999, what was the number 1 movie by Rolling Stones ever made? I think everybody has seen this movie.
Beauty and the Beast?
No, it was not. I'll give you a hint. It was not an animated movie.
Any other hints?
Let's see here. Let's find something.
Mechanic?
Not the Mechanic. It was not.
No, the Titanic.
It was not Titanic. Titanic did not even make the top 100 or the top 50. I didn't look beyond that, so.
Because it was bad.
I'm waiting to see if any of the audience wants to take a wild shot at this.
I'm going to let them.
I will give you another clue. It was a violent movie.
That didn't narrow it down. Yeah, I'm going to need another clue.
All right. Next clue. Let's see here. I'm just reading through the thing here to see if I can't.
Godfather Part 3?
Sir, I'm going to need you to leave to think Godfather Part 3 is the number 1 movie. Godfather 1 was better than that.
Godfather 3 is not even the top 5 Godfather movies, okay? There are only 3.
It wasn't in the top 5 of the 3. Let's see. It was directed by Martin Scorsese.
Violent Martin Scorsese. Oh, Goodfellas?
That's right. Goodfellas was the number 1 movie, according to Rolling Stones, in the 90s, which I would agree with that. That's pretty well up there for me. It's one of my top 5 of the 90s.
I could argue that there's the better stuff than Goodfellas in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'd argue that Pulp Fiction was better than Goodfellas.
Yep.
I'd argue that Reservoir Dogs was better than Goodfellas.
Reservoir Dog was probably better than Goodfellas, but Pulp Fiction, I don't know. Hang on. Bat's back in our chat here. Hang on. Let's see what he says here. You're back, Bat. Or did he just get out of the channel?
I think he just went to the other chat.
Oh.
He didn't.
Or he's muted and he wanted to talk. I don't know. All right, sending him back. Whew. That's been a fairly good show. It's been awesome. Been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes, so yeah.
Movies that are better than Goodfellas. I'd argue Heat was better than Goodfellas.
That one's no. I like Goodfellas better than Heat personally. Number 2 being Hoops Dreams. That's the one that kind of got me because I was like, I don't remember Hoops Dreams. It was a documentary, and I don't remember that being that but then again, I don't remember watching it either. 1994?
Yeah.
And then Safe, which 1995, I just evidently was
Like saved.
Safe, SAFE.
Who the hell
1995 Safe. I mean, it's about some valley housewife, Carol is sick, spooky genius of Todd Hines, near abstract masterpiece.
That sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. That doesn't tell me who the fuck's in the movie or what it's about.
Yeah. I mean, Pulp Fiction did make number 5 on the list. So it did make top 5. I wonder what's on the backside of the 50 here. I'm going to go back and look. Because I wonder where Titanic's at. I would think Titanic would be in the top 100.
I'm sure it's in the top 100. It shouldn't be, but I'm sure it is.
Had huge box office numbers. Okay, Jesus, 51.
Dude,
I'm glad I didn't go back.
Does not mean you're good.
51. South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut, 1999. That was the number 51.
Okay, we can stop now. I can name 50 movies in my collection better than the South Park.
Jessica said Titanic was number 85 on that list.
Still too high. Shouldn't be on it.
The only reason I love that movie is because me and my grandmother would sing Blame Canada. And I thought that was awesome. I thought that was just really cool. Canadian woman singing Blame Canada. Let's see. Yeah, Titanic was 85. Swingers was 84. I was trying to see if I see any that I was like, I thought was better or worse. Shawshank Redemption was 78. 77 was Terminator 2.
Shawshank was 78.
Schindler's List was 73. That and Shawshank should have been much higher. Let's see here. Friday was number 68.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, I quit. Wayne's World, 1992 was number 64 on all-time best.
And this is why we don't listen to the top 100.
Number 54, Paradise Lost, The Child Murders at Robin Hood Hills, 1996. I don't remember that movie.
Sounds depressing as shit.
I think, yeah. Oh, well. Jeez. Wow. All right. Well, Bucky, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you taking out the time, man, and coming on. I really do.
It was fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you all again.
Absolutely. And for you guys watching, if you want to donate to the show, you go to oneupds.com, click support, Streamlabs right there. We have merchandise for you guys to pick up. You can donate anything you want, $1, $10, or as special thanks out to a friend who donated $50 and Badman Tim who donated $5 to the show today. Really appreciate it. It's going to go towards getting more cameras and stuff that we're trying to get for when it does come out, we can start doing more. If you've ever wanted to stream, you ever wanted to take an opportunity and stream your gaming, give us a contact. We do offer our services out. We can talk about how that works. We'd be glad to produce for you guys and get your medium out there that you want. So check our website, oneupds.com, or you can hit us up on our Facebook as well. And we'll see you guys next time. I'm going to put it on the intermission to give a shout out to Devin and the David's Meat Market real quick here, and then we're going to end the stream. But like I said, check out our website, our social medias, like and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell icon notification for every time we go live. It'll send you a little ping and let you know.
Have a good one.
Hey guys, I'm Devin McDougal from David's Meat Market. We've been here for about 37 years, coming up on 38. I bought the store from my grandfather about 4.5 years ago. And grew up here
the audio,
my
once
whole life.
Again,
We're just a family-run business. Me and my cousin, we're the managers here. I've got a guy that met on the first day of high school, and another guy that his father was a butcher before him. So we're a bunch of young guys that have been in the meat industry our entire lives, and we carry nothing but choice and prime, corn-fed Iowa beef, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska. We get our pigs from Guyman, Oklahoma. We get our chicken from Pittsburgh, Texas. We make 17 different kinds of sausage here. We're just one of those places that you come in and we know your name. We love your family. We've watched you grow up. They've watched me grow up, and it's something that we're real proud of. It's something that we'd like to really help the community in the area. We try to do charity drives and things like that, and it's just been a wonderful ride to grow up in a place like this with as much love and as much support as we have in this community. Make 17 different kinds of sausage here. We're just one of those places that you come in and we know your name. We love your family. We've watched you grow up. They've watched me grow up. And it's something that we're real proud of. It's something we'd like to really help the community in the area. We try to do charity drives and things like that. And it's just been a wonderful ride to grow up in a place like this with as much love